Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group 4. So today we would like to explain about educational psychology. So before we go to explain this material, I would like to introduce our members. They are Dia Matasari, Dina Zahra, Rizky and Salsabila. So the first explanation will be explained by Salsabila. Salsabila, time is yours.
Okay, Dinaudi, thank you. I will explain about the definition. What is educational psychology? Educational psychology is the psychological study of learning within various educational situations. It covers the psychology of teaching as well as the newer study of social psychology within school settings. Educational psychology seeks to understand how students each learn and how they develop. Education psychology covers a broad expanse of specialties, with educational psychologists focusing on different technology used in education, how teachers develop curriculum or worksheet as well as lesson plans and rubric with their classroom. It also covers special education for both gifted students and those with learning disabilities. Next, about the theories of educational psychology. The first theory is behaviorism. Behaviorism defines learning as observable behavioral change that occurs in response to environmental stimuli. Positive stimuli or reward create positive association behavior. Meanwhile, negative stimuli or punishment discourage the behaviors associated with those stimuli. Through this process of conditioning, people learn to either repeat or avoid behaviors. Behaviorism relies on the prediction or analysis of behavior based on causal stimuli, while education uses the process of positive and negative reinforcement to encourage or discourage behaviors. In psychology, both behavior modification and behavior therapy owe their origins to behaviorism. Behaviorism also influenced the sequence and method used during the teaching and learning process. Teachers work toward their desired objective by using external stimuli, explaining and demonstrating a skill or behavior, and then inviting students to practice and provide a feedback that reinforce the behaviors or skill they wish students to learn or unlearn. The second, uh, the second the second theory is cognitive psychology. Cognitive psychology is a branch of general psychology. It includes scientific studies of the symptoms of mental life insofar as it relates to the way humans think in gaining knowledge, processing impression that enter through the sense, solving problems, digging up memories of expertise and work through the sense, solving problems. Mental life encompasses cognitive, affective, and cognitive symptoms to some degree. Cognitive psychology understands knowledge systematically and symbolically. It posits learning as the process of changing a learner's mental model or schematic understanding of knowledge. In this view, human behavior reflects internal processing of the human mind, rather than simply a conditioned responses to external stimuli. Learning involves the integration of information into a stored and usable body of knowledge. The next theory will be explained by Dea Matsari.
So something that is a view of the cognitive development that emphasizes the goal of learners in building their own understanding of reality. So, the basic assumption of constructivism theory as a learning theory of educational psychology is that basically everyone already has initial knowledge or proficiency about something to be studied. So, this is how or construct the knowledge or initial proportions that are already have into new and complete knowledge. I think I okay. So here is physics stages of development. Okay, Piaget divided the development of children into dozens or stages. He believed that all children pass through these stages in this order, and, and that no child can skip a stage. Although different children pass through the stages at somewhat different rates. So the earliest stage is called sensory motor. Because during this stage, babies and young children discover their worth by using their senses and their motor skills. Approximate age is from birth to 2 years. And Piaget believed that all children are born with a innate tendency to interact with and make sense of their environment. And the second is pre-operational. Approximate age is from 2 to 7 years, whereas infants can learn about and understand the world only by psychically manipulating objects. Preschoolers have greater ability to think about things and can use symbols to mentally represent objects. And the third is concrete operational. Approximate age is from 7 to 11 years. Children at this stage can form concepts, see relationships, and solve problems, but only as long as they involve objects and situations that are familiar. And the last is formal operational stage. Approximate age is from 11 years to adulthood. Sometime around the onset of puberty, children's thinking begins to develop into the form that is characteristic of adults. The pre-adolescence begins to be able to think abstractly and to see possibilities beyond the here and now. These abilities continue to develop into adulthood. Uh, with the formal operational stage comes the ability to deal with potential and hypothetical situations. Next slide, please. The last is human development. It refers to how people grow, adapt, and change over the course of their lifetimes through psycho development, personality development, socio-emotional development, creative development, or thinking and language development. So, humanism clearly explains that a person can choose what she wants to learn, explore and assess their own learning process, so that motivation from students is needed. This theory prioritizes individual student involvement as a whole, because learning will not take place. There is no student emotional involvement. Therefore, it is necessary to consider psycho thing, emotional thing, intellectual aspect, and affective aspect. Basically, educational psychology studies all human behavior involved in the educational process. Humans involved in the educational process are teachers and students. So, objects discussed are student behavior related to the learning process and teacher behavior related to the process. Thus, the main object discussed in psychology in the world of education is the problem of learning and not education for all ages. Okay, thank you. Uh, the next question is given by
Okay, thank you, Dina. I will explain about the benefits of studying educational psychology. So basically, this benefit is more focused on the teacher and prospective teacher. This benefit can be divided into two aspects, namely one to learn situation in learning, and the second one is for implementation of teaching and learning principles. Next slide, please. To learn situation in learning process. So basically, there are five. So it can be divided into five more. Namely, first one is understanding individual differences, which is the learner itself. Because the characteristic of each student different with one and another, therefore it is important to understand the different characteristic of each student at the different growth and development level to create an effective and efficient learning process. The second one is creation of the conducive learning climate in the classroom. Conducive learning climate must be created by the teachers so that the learning process can be run more effectively. It can help the teacher to deliver the materials to the student effectively and efficiently. And the next one is selection of learning strategies and methods. Learning method is based on the characteristic of the student development. The teacher must determine appropriate of learning strategies and methods and be able to relate to them to the characteristic and uniques of the individual, such as the type of learning and learning style and the level of development of study. The next one is giving guidance to learner. The teacher must play a different role in school, such as acting as a guide for learners or the student. Guidance is a kind of help to students to solve the problem they face, like they are in real life or in the school or in their home. The teachers have to provide the necessary education and focus give a guidance for students at different age levels. And the last one is evaluating learning outcomes. So basically, evaluation activity help in measuring student learning outcomes. Educational physiology can assist a teacher and prospective teacher in developing a more equitable evaluation of student learning. Next slide, please. The second one, the benefit of educational psychology is implementation of teaching and learning principles. For the implementation of teaching and learning principles can also be divided into several types. Namely, the first one is setting learning objective. The second one is the use of learning media, and the third one is preparing lesson schedule. The first one is setting learning objective. The purpose of learning refers to a change in behavior experienced by student after the implementation of the learning process. So the point is to the determining the desired form of behavioral change as a learning objective. The second one is one of use of learning media. Teacher can do planning provided with learning media to be used. For example, the use of audiovisual media such as a projector. So the learners can get the real picture of the material that is being studied. And the third one is the preparation of lesson schedule. Lesson schedule should be based on the psychological state of the learner. For example, subjects that are considered difficult for students such as grammar or listening are placed at the beginning of the lesson. Where the student condition is stress and the spirit of receiving the subject, so the student can be more focused on learning the materials. Based on what I have been explained before, it can be concluded that the education of psychology play a role in helping teacher to plan, organize, and evaluate teaching and learning activity in school. Okay, that's it for me. The next material will be explained by Dina.